guess the water's turned hard. Sleeping. Holy crap. They're all laying down.
Well, they've probably flown a long way.
Holy crap. That's a lot of freaking geese. Look at them all. Freaking dozens and dozens of them. Holy crap. Just think each pair of them is going to have another 4 or 5, maybe 6 babies every year. Holy crap. And that's just this area. Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? Pretty good here and stuff. Working quite a bit yesterday in the shop here. Trying to maneuver some stuff and eliminating some stuff and basically getting a spot cleared for a cabinet to put in the garage here to organize this stuff a little bit. I was thinking of just some, you know, like a shelving unit thing, but I thought a cabinet might kind of look a little better, a little cleaner. You know, you could also lock it too if you really want to keep the honest ones out, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, but I also did a snow video again for you today. We had, you know, just a hair a little bit. Nothing wasn't even really worth putting the plow out. I could have easily done it with the sweeper, but I got up nice and early and I wanted to do a LED light bar comparison versus the regular standard lights that come on the tractor. So that's what we did. Checking mouse traps. Nope, nothing last night. So I got my press out here. I thought, you know, it doesn't really need to be in the warm garage. Let's get it out here. And what was here before? There was just some junk. Got rid of all that. Put up a new light. Well, it's an older light, but it's a newer light. For above the press here, if you know, if you're out working, whatever. Thing is, I didn't realize I got it all hooked up, all wired up. Put a new plug there too. Another plug in case you want to plug something else in, like a vacuum, whatever, works pretty good. Because I actually only have one plug right at the front here. So I had other plugs along my bench here when I had a bench here, but got rid of that. So she's all plumbed for wiring. I didn't turn the lights on when I come in, but it's got a pull cord on it too, so it doesn't have to be on all the time. But yeah, I didn't realize this thing must have a bad ballast or something in it because only the one side comes in, turns on, and those are brand new bulbs too. So I'm like, oh, really? But that should be all right, I guess. It's not like I'm probably ever gonna use it too much. This one also has a Dewey too, but I could easily get a new light fixture thing, I guess, and put a new one up because it's just a plug-in. It's pretty simple. It's not like a hard-wired in one. It's just plug in, you know, and away you go. So yeah, a little bit of organization. I was actually going to put my press right here, but then I measured it. And I'm like, oh crap, because of these feet that come out. I think it was 23 inch or something. These long feet thing. So that wouldn't have worked here because it would have come out to about halfway out of the door, so you'd be tripping over the bloody thing all the time. So I thought, no, I'm not doing that. So, okay, so before we go in here, it's still a bit of a mess. Okay, I don't have a shelf yet to put stuff into, so be braced. Brace yourself. So we got the old air compressor out. I got it spoken for. Someone's coming to get her tonight, actually a buddy of mine. His little kind of homemade compressor he had, it I think the tank rotted through it or something. So I'm like, you want this? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, yours. So all he needs is I can't remember why now, but when I oh well, I had the, yeah, that's right, I had my hose going into this one. So I took all this off But this apparatus, you'll need, this is a one-way valve that you have to hook this little line to into your pressure switch. So when it reaches a certain pressure, it shuts your thing off. Plus it also doesn't let it back up into the compressor, if I'm thinking right. But I made that hose just out of the copper pipe that went from here into the actual compressor head, and I think I must have threw it out because I don't have it anymore. So he'll have to figure out something for that, I'm sure. He's a pretty smart guy, so he'll figure that out. And yeah, she should be good to make some air. So I'm gonna clean it up a little bit for him, you know, and spray her down and give her a little wiping and stuff today, and make it look a little nicer. But anyway, so we got the sandblast cabinet shoved over. I dumped the sand out so I could move it. It's a lot lighter without the sand in it. And the torch is over here for now. Not sure if I kind of really like it there or not, but this still allows me to get that open, you know, a fair chunk if I need to get something in there. Put my grass seed in there and hopefully keep the mice out of them, because the mice love grass seed. I think that's why I've got mice in here, because I had some bags of grass seed hanging around and they seem to like that. So there's no way into this sandblast cabinet other than through the bottom, which is closed, where the sand pours out, or through the gloves here, which I don't think they'll bust through that. You never know though, they'll probably chew through that. But that opened up a big chunk here, which is kind of nice, but the vacuum's maybe not going to work there. The cabinet, I think, is 42 inches wide, so that would have to be, well, from about the side of my box to, I think it's going to be over to about here somewhere, so it's going to be awful close. So we'll have to figure out something else for that. The vacuum may have to go somewhere else. I don't know where yet though, unless I maybe just get a smaller canister vacuum and just mount it underneath and then run a hose to it or something. But so everything else is just kind of all shambles right now until we can get a shelf in here to get that reorganized. So probably don't really need this pegboard here now either, but I'll just leave it for now, I guess. So depending, the shelf only comes out, I think it's 18 inches, so from the wall it's only going to come out to maybe just a little bit past where the toolbox is now, so that's not too bad. We'll have to adjust things though, I'm sure, when we get to her. So yeah, we're getting there, but it's just taking a bit of time. I got my air replumbed in to my dryer here. Did that yesterday, and I'm not super crazy about at least leaving the high pressure hose kind of there, but I don't really have the proper hanging bracket thingies, you know, that you could screw it to something to mount it. So once the shelf's there, I guess it won't matter so much. She'll be all good. But so far so good. Let me get this compressor gone out of here, and we'll be looking pretty good. Why is it so cold on the floor in here? That's a pretty cold tractor sitting back there. I'll just need to close that for now. But I had a thought the other day. I'm like, oh, you know what? This thing's leaking here really bad. My fan, if you look. Where was I looking the other day? You can see it's just got the metal flaps on the front. It's not going to probably focus on that. But it's really bad. Really, 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 really bad, leaking a lot of air. It's just coming right through. It's not, like I can feel it right there. It's just blowing right in. So I'm gonna have to rig up something a little better to seal that air. As soon as this door opens here, like you can hear the flaps. Even when I just close the door, listen to this. See them opening on there too? So, I don't know, can you see that? Yeah, you can sort of see that. That's good though, because that means the rest of the building's sealed up pretty darn good. The air's not leaking somewhere else, through a window, through a door, through anything. So if it's got that much suction to open those flaps like that, that's pretty good. But this is also a really bad system here for leaking air in. Unfortunately, that's the way she is. I can get to the other side of my trailer there, we can have a better look. Okay, so there's not a whole pile of room for working here, but we'll have to figure something out. Something needs to change here. Whoops! So we got it all spray foamed and crappy around it. You know, that way should be fine, but it's leaking through these louvers, which is, you know, you're right into your heat right there, right? Like if I put my hand in here, it's nice and warm. I can feel the heat right there. So that's not sealing up at all. Pretty bad, these things, really. So I think what I need to do is create some kind of another door system on it. I'm thinking it's going to have to be something that comes out on an angle, so the weight of the door keeps itself closed all the time. And whenever I want to use my fan, I'm going to have to grab this little door thing, maybe with like a piece of steel on here and a magnet up here, doink, and sit it up there. It could sit up there all summer, but through the winter you'd want that down. So I'm going to have to get some 2x6s or something, cut them on a bit of an angle so it's thinner at the top, bigger at the bottom, so the door has a gravity fed thing, and then put some of that stripping stuff around it. Let me get down off of this trailer here again. Get some of that stripping stuff, like a weather stripping stuff. I've got some in the back here. I picked up pretty much everything the other day I needed, but I need 2x6s, I think, to give it a good enough angle. I've got 4s and I've got some 3s, but that wouldn't give it enough, I don't think. I want a fairly good angle so it's got a lot of push down, and then somehow secure that frame thing to the wall. And I don't know if I'll have to use brackets and then Tapcon it, maybe something like that. But that would definitely help with the cold, because that's dropping a lot of cold in here. I think that's why it's coming in, falling to the ground, and then it's keeping everything cold that way too, right? Doesn't definitely help too much. So, but you just have to remember when you use your fan that I don't think the fan would have enough whatchamacallit to actually open up that door I'm talking about building here, because I'm going to have to probably use like not a 3/4 inch piece of plywood, but something fairly beefy-ish, give it a bit of weight, right? I'm thinking plywood because it's a little more easier to work with, but that's the foamy tape stuff, so you could put that on the inside, and then this would kind of let, because you know there's no point in building something like this if it's not going to seal the air around this other new lip, right? So it's a little bit of a project. I got some of these yesterday too, and some Tapcons. We have to drill some brackets or something. I didn't get brackets, but I don't exactly know how I'm going to secure this thing to the wall yet, but Tapcons would probably work with some L brackets or something, and then just some screws for screwing the wood together, this you know, stuff. So I've got actually a couple of packages of this stuff. So this is high efficiency closed cell insulating foam tape. So it's nice and rubbery kind of stuff. I don't know, this must be a bit of older stuff. Doesn't say it's closed cell, but anyways, probably use this newer stuff I got. But it should hopefully stick to something. This stuff's pretty wicked sticky, so that'll be another little project I gotta do after we get the shop looked after here. Oh man, and stuff. So anyways, yeah, she's coming, but it's a slow process, right? Oh, looky, some more cards for the card string. That's pretty awesome. We're gonna have 3 on there now. So the first one here is from Mark Dawsey, and he's from Reno, Nevada. Reno, NV. Ooh, I want to go there because it's nice and warm, and it's frickin' cold and wintry and sucks outside here this time of year. But anyways, Bill and family, love your videos. Keep it up. Ooh, that's a lot of reading there. So if you want to pause your video, I'll let you guys read that. Okay, so best wishes always. To wish you a very happiness this holiday season and throughout the coming year. Mark Dowsey. Thank you, sir. Very awesome. Hopefully I said your name right, the last name. So we'll put that guy up there. We'll just kind of overlap them just a hair so they kind of hold together nice. And we got another one here from Brian and Jennifer Sherman and family. It's a nice little card here. This is a sparkly card all over me. Look at that. So, what'd that front say? Didn't I say anything on the front? Just candy canes, my favorite. Candy canes are so bad for me. Oh, left-handed. I can't do anything with my left hand. There we go. So, we got a couple little messages here. Looks like from different people in the family. It says, Nicole and I liked the video of your son's Halloween costume. Dilly the T-Rex. That was hilarious. From your fans in Idaho, Brian, Jennifer, and kids. Alyssa, Nicole, Ashlyn, I think that is, and Dalton. Ashlyn. I think that's Ashlyn. That's a nice name, actually. Sort of like the Laura's name. It's kind of a different kind of a name, too, right? Feel free to read out loud. Happy holidays. Bill and family, happy holidays. Me and my family love your videos. Hope you and your family have a wonderful Christmas, from Alyssa. May your holidays be filled with all sorts of sweet surprises. Wishing you and your family a wonderful and very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We're huge fans of all your videos. Glad to hear that your stepfather is doing a lot better. Have you ever been to Idaho? Never. The only places in the States I've been to is Michigan and Ohio and stuff, and then all the states down through to Florida. And that's about it. Never been west. Really want to go west, so one time, whenever I have nothing else to do, maybe, eh? Ever been to Idaho? We really enjoy your truck sim videos. Keep up the great work and amazing videos. Thank you. Will do. That's an awesome card. It's very sparkly. Very sparkly. So, we'll put that one up there. Look, we're getting the card train started. That's pretty awesome. So, thanks for sending out your cards. That's pretty sweet. We got a little more to our string there, or our wire. I guess it's a wire, piece of wire. So remember, if you wanted to send a card to me, that's fine. We'll read it out, and if you want it read out, and we'll put it up on the string, and we'll get a nice string going here. My kind of goal was to get enough cards that I have to put up another string, but we'll see what happens. All right, I guess we'll move that outside so he can come pick her up later. Actually, I'm gonna get it tomorrow, I think. I want to get that cabinet today. My truck's in getting fixed right now. Warranty work, of course. That was a sensor that was replaced under warranty, apparently. So they, of course, don't send you a notice because they don't really want to do it, but until you have a problem. And they're hoping that, I guess, your warranty's run out by then. But my warranty was still good, so we'll get this thing pulled out of here. Away we go. Hopefully. Hopefully. She's really heavy. Okay, so my truck's apparently ready. Should be good to go. And I think I should be able to get a shelf in here now. Should be good. So let's head her out. We'll grab the rig, and I think it should fit in the back of my truck. I think. Hopefully I don't need a trailer. I'll have to just take everything out of the back of my truck, just in case. And we'll go grab a shelf. And well, a truck and a shelf. Turn all the lights off for now. And yeah, it should fit. It's only 71 inches tall. I think that should fit, or mostly. If not, I'll leave the gate open and then maybe just tire into the back of the truck. I've only got to go from like here across the highway, and then Canadian Tire's like right there, kind of thing, right? So it's not too far. Anyways, I'll go round up my lovely wife to give me a ride out there to pick it up. And let's get at her. All right, this is west of Orangeville, where all the car dealerships mostly are. There's some on the other side of town too, but we got Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Chevy stuff.
That new one there.
Honda. What else is out there? There's a Kia, I think, out here too, or something like that. Oh, you gotta turn right here.
The Auto Sports place is out there.
I think that's a bit of everything. Mazda.
Oh crap! Missed
the driveway. Do the next one. Oh, look at the color on this truck here, eh? Orange. I guess it's orange. You like orange, but
A lot of
anyways,
orange in there.
we gotta turn around. Do a dewey and turn around. Miss the driveway. Comes up really fast.
It's not very well labeled.
Ooh, I like that
It's just
color though.
All cars.
I like that. Yeah, it's all cars. Oh yeah, there's Mitsubishi over here. Mitsubishi crap is over there. Apparently they're not very good anymore. I don't know. I don't drive one of them, so I wouldn't know. But Ford and Lincoln. And the Toyota there does the Scions. I think they pronounce it Scion or Scion. Yeah, it's a racy sports car or whatever, the Toyota stuff. Toy Yoda. That's what I want for Christmas, a Toyota.
All right then.
Toy Yoda. Okay, where's my rig?
Oh, cops are here. What'd you do?
No, there was a cop car sitting here yesterday too. It's not out here.
It's over there. Oh, I'm in your truck.
Yeah, where is it? Uh-oh. Anyways, I gotta go pay them because I got a new battery too. And they reprogrammed the door code for me. So let's go, well, I'll go in and pay. Okay, let's go find our rig. Oh, it's up here. Oh, that'll work. So yeah, I got a new battery put into it because I don't know if you noticed the last little while. Holy crap, they washed it too. Sweet. The last little while, it's been, or did they wash it? Maybe not. Maybe not. The last little while, it has been, in the mornings, really slow cranking. So I got them to do, I think they call it an AVR test. Uh-oh. Is that not working now? A little steering wheel lock was locked in. So they did an AVR test, and it was failing on the battery. So I got them to do that too, put a new battery in it. Battery wasn't cheap, but a pretty good warranty on it. We'll have a look at it when we the bill here when we get home. Oh, batteries aren't cheap when you buy it with a good warranty. You pay for the warranty that way, I guess. Battery's only like $40, but you pay $180 for a warranty. Makes no sense. So yeah, but I think we're all good. I don't see any lights on or anything on the dash. So hopefully now we can start, well, being wintertime, it's going to be crap, the fuel economy, but hopefully now it's a little bit better on fuel efficiency because it was getting pretty bad before. Like right now, they haven't probably driven it to get it to recycle again, but it's 15.3 liters per 100. That's pretty freaking high. If I switch it to the different units here, so I can get you the miles to gallon, We're 15.3 miles to a gallon. I just switched it in the settings here. So that's not very good. 15.3 miles to a gallon. But if you go into settings, units, distance, liters per 100, then it changes back to kilometers. Fuel economy 15.3 liters per 100. Ugh. But anyways, let's get home. I got a bit of stuff in the back of the truck, just like, you know, the spare tire for the big travel trailers back there, and I think there's a couple other things that I should probably take out too, and then we'll run over and grab this shelf. Expensive day for Billstmaxx today. Holy cow. That bill alone was 3 something. I think this shelf I'm looking at is like 5 something. Ugh. Ouch to the bank account. So if you're not 100% familiar with the fuel mileage stuff and how that works, so I'll try to explain this best as I can. So right now I'm showing 15.4 liters per 100 kilometers. So the price of fuel, say if the price of fuel was $1, okay, it would cost you $15.40, I guess it is, to drive that 100 kilometers in fuel. Now, unfortunately, the fuel I use is the super wicked awesome expensive freaking stupid freaking awesome expensive high octane stuff for the turbos. That's the only reason I run it, to keep the turbos a bit cleaned out. You don't get so much crap built up, and carb at other places. And it's like $1.30 a liter. So if you figure out that, so $1.30 times 15, we'll say 15 liters, and then that's how much you would pay for the 100 kilometers. So adds up pretty quick. If you're driving, you know, 200k a day, well, there's like a lot of money, you know. So when you start thinking about it that way, now of course it's always fluctuating up and down for how much you're using. It depends how much you drive, and if you do a lot of in-town driving, it's going to be even worse, right? Because the stop and go is just brutal on it. So if you're out on the highway, this thing, I think, you know, if I, like, say, drove to my sister's house, which is like 1,600k away, I bet you I could get her down to around 10 and a half maybe liters per 100. That's about the best it would probably get. So it would basically cost you probably about almost $20 to drive that 100k, roughly, with the price of the fuel that I would put in it. The higher octane's a little more expensive, right? So, but that just kind of briefly explains, you know, how that works. That's all I kind of really know. So when you start crunching the numbers, I was like, whoa, that does cost a lot. So I mean, this thing, when it's empty, darn near empty, and I fill it up with that stuff, it's probably about 140 odd bucks, you know, to fill it up. So, and that gets you, well, that'll get you, depending how you drive again, and if it's cold out, it's going to use more fuel when it's cold. If you're, well, I'm showing right now, and I'm just above a half a tank. It's another 672 kilometers till empty. It's probably more like 500. So it's not 100% accurate, I don't think. Just, again, depends how you drive. If you're doing a lot of hills, it's going to, of course, burn up more, right? So, yeah, lovely fuel economy. Awesome. All right, let's head her over. Crappy tire, show you how short it is. That's something I should have gotten a look at, too. This thing has a weird thing when it's cold, wintertime out. It seems like the little valvey thing or something in the bottom of the windshield washer container doesn't hold the stuff in the lines. Maybe it's supposed to do that for wintertime. But you'll sit here and push the thing, and it starts pumping. Summertime it doesn't do that, so I don't know what the deal is. It had a little bit of a there, but it wasn't too bad. So, we gotta wait for the light to change, and we'll head her to Old Canadian Tire, grab a nice shelf, get our garage organized. And the one I'm getting is a 42-inch. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit more roomage, we'll say. Could have got the 30-inch wide, I guess, but Figured I might as well go big right now because I gotta have a lot of stuff to put into it. And the shelves don't hold a whole pile. Might want to clear my lane there, bud. Just sit there. The shelves don't hold a whole pile of weight of stuff, but it should do for what I'm doing. Oh crap, I'm gonna stop at this light, hang on. Okay, I think we're good. So we just gotta turn left here. And Canadian Tire's literally right there. Fairly close. Actually, I walked over here yesterday just to have a look at the shelves, make sure they had some, right? They have a pretty good system on their website there to tell you if there's any in stock and actually what aisle and stuff it is, and it's kind of neat. So, except there's not a whole lot of parking out here. I just went through a stop sign. Whoops! Whoops! Oh, there's some spots over here. That'll work. Now I better, okay, bud, that'll not work for me, but I'll park behind this white Outback thingy, Subaru thing here, so I can have access to my rear tailgate. Okay, Drafty Tire, let's go buy a shelf and we'll get her home. All right, we got a shelf. I kind of was a little concerned when the guy brought her out because they have the two different sizes, right? I have a 30-inch and then a 42, and I'm looking at this box. I'm like, that's a 42, right? He's like, oh, yeah, it says 42 on it. I'll show you when we get back here, but I'm like, that kind of looks kind of small. I guess there's some assembly required. I kind of didn't expect that. I should have expected that, I guess, though, but you know what? It would have been easier for them to have it all assembled and then just, you know, here's your box and go, but apparently no. So that kind of blows, but we're just gonna grab a quick bite to eat and then head her home, I think, and go from there. So gotta find a spot to park this because it didn't quite fit in the truck. There's about 6 inches hanging out onto the tailgate. And I still got my tailgate down, so we'll turn that off. Oh man, I gotta drive by looking now. Gotta drive by looking in the mirrors and stuff. Whoever does that anymore? Lovely wife is backing me up there. So yeah, we'll grab a bite to eat and then we'll head her home with this thing. Assembly. What are you doing?
You want to park where I am? Because the snowbank's up taller there. Someone can just stand on the snowbank and pull it out.
Well, I guess.
Or you could back right up to me.
Yeah, I could do that too, I guess. Okay. That window up. Just concerned about someone swooping it off. You know, I should probably just run this stupid thing home. It's sat close to us, but should just totally smash her into the back of the Toyota. Except I'd wreck my truck and that would really suck. Okay, so let's go grab a quick bite and then we'll head her home and we'll have a look at some assembly apparently required. All right, we're home. Got lunch on my throat. Just want to have a look at this battery that they put in. Ooh. So they said it was below cold cranking amps, so they installed a new one for me. Supposed to be 8-year warranty on this apparently. Customer pays prorated charge 37 to 100 months. It's got a 0 to 36 month free replacement. Something happens up within 36 months. That's pretty good. $161 battery, but she's good to go again. So, oh yeah, and there's the sensor that they replaced and the new wires, and I guess that goes, looks like he's tapped into them down here or something. He's spliced them right here. I can feel the solder joints and stuff. So that's good. Should be good now. And let's have a look at this cabinet. This might have to be a separate video of putting this together. She's supposed to be 42, but I think it's got, like the back would have 2 separate panels that get mounted to the sides. So I think this thing is like totally disassembled, which is gonna suck because it looks like I gotta assemble it now. Which is not so good because I kind of thought it might have come ready to go, but I guess for shipping wise they make her as small as they possibly can, right? So I gotta figure out how to get this inside now. Oh. Presume there's instructions. And there's the whole layout, if you got everything, the tool thingies and cabinets and everything. So what's inside the box includes cabinet assembly, hardware, and instruction manual. Stainless steel with fingerprint resistant for durability and easy cleaning. Heavy duty powder coated steel shelving. Adjustable feet for stability. It's good because the floor is not perfect in here. Integrated pull comfort gripped handle dewies. So that is good. Now, how am I going to get this in here? I don't know. Well, I kind of have an idea if I can find my frickin' key. Get this open. Same way we maybe pulled this guy out. Okay, I'm gonna have to put these on a tripod. I must say, the frickin' carts sure make life a lot easier. That's awesome! Okay. Whoa! That's just miles too heavy. Alright, yeah, this might have to be a separate video on its own. This will take probably a while to hook this up. It's almost the size of a casket. A little narrower maybe, but it's close. And I should know, right? Being a cemetery guy, you would think I would know what a casket would look like. And I do. Oh my goodness. This is really small. As in, there's lots of assembly. All right. I'm not going to keep that. Wow. Pretty good and packed, I must say. Okay, got my duct tape holder, opener thingy. I'm just going to have a look at this today. I guess I won't have time right now to do her, but I'll have a look at her here. Sheet of foam, keep you nice and warm at night. There's the Dewey. Let us help you. Do not return this product to the store. Call us first. Here's, I guess, the instruction Deweys. My fingers would work. Assembly. Oh, Lord. Frickin' screws and everything. Well, I guess I'll have to go check this out. Anywho, I guess that's about it for today. We'll have to do another video just for assembling this because there's quite a few steps, it looks like. Holy cow. A lot of this stuff kind of looks like it slides together. So hopefully it does. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, we'll do maybe like a fast time video kind of thingy of speed putting this together or something. Do it like that, I guess. Probably be the best thing. But yeah, so anyways, have a good day and thanks for watching and stuff, and we'll catch you later. And well, I'll have a bit of footage from you from this video I did this morning too with the GoPro there, with the comparing the LED light to the regular lights. I got that for you as well. That might come up sometime this weekend, and yeah, we'll go from there. So anywho, I'm gonna head her out. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you next week.